Yesterday at practice, getting a chance to wear the Team Canada gear, does it kind of make it more real? I know you've got 2 games to prepare for, but what did it feel like to have that Team Canada gear on yesterday?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'm kind of a hockey gear nerd, so it's cool to get the new stuff in and take a look at it. And I mean, if you ask the trainers, I'm pretty particular with my equipment, and I don't actually really like new gear very much. So in this case, it's just nice we're able to have a couple practices to try to break it in before we head over there. But yeah, it's cool. It's like I said, I've always been a guy that, as a kid growing up, was aware of what the guys in the NHL were using, and if they changed to a new stick model or something, I was always up on that stuff and found that stuff interesting. So always exciting to get the latest and greatest, the new gear, and in this case, obviously, Canadian stuff's pretty cool.
I don't know if you were aware of it or not, but you were the sixth different member of this team to score an overtime goal Saturday night in Washington. Nice to be I guess, the finisher rather than the facilitator in that situation. And boy, what does that say about the depth of this hockey club?
Definitely, the depth of our team has been something we've talked about all year as being a key for us, and definitely it's a huge reason why we've had the season we've had so far. 3-on-3 overtime obviously is it's a skilled puck possession style, and fast transition, and you need lots of ability to execute in those scenarios, and we certainly have a lot of guys that I think flourish in those type of situations, and guys in different ways. But it's nice to be able to have that depth, and obviously everyone feels great when they score overtime winner, and team's always happy for the player. So the fact that we've had 6 different guys, it's awesome to have that contribution from around the room.
Josh, in what ways will you celebrate Mark's accomplishment, becoming the all-time franchise leader in goals, like beyond just the numbers, beyond just being his teammate?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be lying if I said it didn't cross my mind when we went out in overtime to try and set him up and get a big OT winner. But no, it's unbelievable. I mean, you think about what he's accomplished in his career, the level of consistency too in producing. It's a very difficult league to score in, difficult league to produce in, and also the longevity, being able to do it like he has. It's impressive, and he's one of my best friends. We've gotten very close through the years, so just really happy for him to be right on that doorstep. It's something I know that he won't talk about a lot himself, but is very meaningful to him. And think back about the Jets returning to Winnipeg. I mean, he's the first draft pick back here, and has done so many great things for the city, the team on the ice, and he's got that nice long contract, so he'll be here to extend on that, on all those records, into the future with Kyle and the other guys, pushing him as well. But it's awesome, and just really, he's earned it. I've seen how hard he's worked every day, and can't wait to see that one go in and celebrate with him.
You were looking for him to try to feed him to get the Hattie and set the record. The fact, though, that he has the chance to do it on home ice, 2 shots at it tonight and then Friday, I think that there would be a little bit more, meaning to it, that he'd be able to celebrate that in front of the home fans.
For sure. I mean, I think my experience as a player, I don't score as many goals as Scheif, but you'll take him anywhere, home, on the road, any situation. But certainly, if it works out that he finishes that record off at home, I'm sure he'll get a huge embrace from the fans, and I know that would mean more to him. To be able to do that. He's grown up in Winnipeg, and obviously committed to being a Jet, hopefully for his entire career, and that's pretty special. So for him to be knocking on that door here, and hopefully it happens tonight, it's pretty cool, and I know the home fans would show him that love and support.
Josh, just one on Seth Jarvis. I know you're going to be teammates with him next week. You don't get to see him a whole lot because he plays in the other conference. But what's your kind of scouting report on the Winnipeg kid who's having a great season?
Yeah, I mean, we don't see them a ton, but I think he's kind of a Swiss Army knife. Plays on the penalty kill, power play, obviously, and lots of different situations. Can score, he's crafty and it's just seemed to continue to every year evolve and improve his game. So definitely one of the guys we need to key in on their team. And as you said, it'll be fun to get to know him a little bit there over the course of the tournament coming up. I haven't had the chance to spend much time with him off the ice, so heard nothing but great things. He's got a big personality and lots of funny stuff in the media. So looking forward to getting to know him.
I think he joked that he'd be willing to play right D if he had to. So maybe you'll really get to know him. He might be your blue line partner.
You never know, right? I'm sure like I said, he's a Swiss Army knife. So hey, we'll see what happens.